A slowly meandering walk through an unsuspecting business park, Tukwila, Washington. Last of the beautiful fall days, maybe, that we'll see. Trees depositing their leaves, dropping their beautiful blankets onto our unsuspecting commissioner. Just wanted to get you guys some of the Pixel 3 XL video. Looks fucking crisp. Well, welcome, boys. Here we are. Another beautiful day on the Duwamish across the river from the Tukwila Community Center, where all your kids can play in the sports fields. It's an absolutely tranquil, beautiful day on the river here. I think if we go over here, you can almost see the bridge. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Here we are, Commissioner, week 8. Hope you guys like the new Google Pixel 3 XL, which I'm using. Looks crisp as shit to me. Hopefully it looks good to you too. Wide angle, parking lots, trees, well lit. Let's start this thing off. Number 12, Sean Moore, 2-5, lost 2 games in a row. This 2-game skid has left him standing at the bottom of the rankings here. Marlon Mack went off for 35 and he still lost. I mean, that was out of nowhere. How can you even do that? But the continuing problem seems to be his receivers on the outside. I mean, this is the 3rd week in a row that you have had a receiver score 0 or less. I don't even know how that's possible. Ridiculous. That's number 12. Number 11, I've got Marcus here. He's been struggling as well at the bottom of the league in points. Scores 123. That didn't really help him. He's still at the bottom. Trey Burton had 30 on his bench. He probably regretted not playing him. Also didn't play Kenyon Drake, who had a good game on the bench as well. Would have played either of those guys. He would have got a win against Tom this week. But alas, he didn't. He's got Nick Chubb. He's got Mahomes. Looking forward to 2019. We'll see you next season. That's all the fun we're going to have. Number 10, Alex. Down 3 spots. Lost 2 in a row. 3 and 4. Another 2-game losing streak here. Not many streaks in the league in general. Everyone's on 1 games. There's the 2 losers and me on a 3-game winning streak. So it's really tough to rank the teams when you're going up and down and all around like this. It's kind of annoying. So someone go on a run. But anyway, Alex, absolutely brutal score, 67.3. No Le'Veon coming back. I mean, it's like hard to tell exactly what's going on with that situation. I keep hearing different things. Melvin Gordon decided to take a 2-week bye and not tell everyone. So at 4 a.m., it looked like he was just decided to party too hard and missed out on that whole game. Oh, I found a nice bench. So, Alex, number 10. Number 9, Drew. Lost 1. It's down a spot here. 3 and 4. Can't seem to catch a break. Putting up 140 and still losing is a tough go. A couple donuts from his defense, special teams, and kicker didn't help. But he did play against the highest score in the league, it's just a tough run. He now has 4 guys on his roster that are on IR, so it seems like this could go very badly, very quickly. But Drew's got to find some stuff, put it together here, or he's going to be near the bottom for the rest of the season. Number 8, look at this, the champ on a run, Nick Haley. He's won 2 in a row. He's up 4 spots. I'm not saying that 8 and 6 is possible, or 8 and 5 is possible. 7 and 6 might not even be possible, but he's going for it, 2 in a row. How about that? He's got Cooks on his team now. He's looking good, feeling good. Firework filled 145.9. I mean, that's a damn good score. I mean, this team has some players, so I'm excited to see kind of how he goes from here. Number 7, Knowlton. You're down 2 spots. This is a team that somehow moves down by winning. I mean, beating Marcus by 5 is like the same thing as losing. So Lowest score of any winning team this week. I mean, I still like the general composition with Zeke, Rivers, and AJ Green, Golden Tate, Edelman. Got some good players, but I feel like you're like a middle of the pack playoff team, not necessarily going to be contending for a title, but just there to make a run, I guess. Number 6, Tony Haichu. Unchanged here. He's been 6 for like 3 weeks in a row or something like that. It just seems like right where his team should be. He's won 1 game. He's 4-3. Just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing. Gotta love it when your opponent scores 67.3 though. I mean, it's like playing basketball against the Land Shark basketball team in the competitive league where we got blown out by 50. You end up with a black eye and a sore asshole. Newgard had to walk all the way back to Vancouver, hang out Van-tucky, as he calls it, by himself. Tony looked like the Rams running up the score against those lowly 49ers this week, but good job by him. Number 5, Paul Shrives. Yeah, I mean, if you do a little bit of lobbying, the committee's going to listen. I mean, you got to go out there and talk to the refs and say, hey, that was pass interference, and maybe they'll get you on the next time. So Paul said, hey, I had the highest score. Why don't you put me higher in the power rankings? Here you are, number 5. You got the big 3 rolling for you: James White, Gurley, Tom Brady. What else do you need? Number 4, Paul Shannon. Down 2 spots here. He lost 1, 5-2. Tied for the best record in the league. Miserable outing for Paul this week, though. He had like 75 points. McCoy got hurt early in the game, which didn't help his chances. Rudolph, he had a couple of chances to catch touchdowns that he missed. Boyd and Buck Allen struggled. Don't want to say I called it, but I called it. I pretty much predicted you were going to lose. Antonio Brown and Big Ben back this week, which should help, but a giant matchup against Goodrow. 2 of the top teams, the top records, top points, playing each other this week. Speaking of Mr. Goodrow, here he is, number 3. Also down 2 spots. He lost a game, 4-3. Number 1 curse seems to be following him around here. Lost to Nick somehow. The worst player in the league beat the number 1. Looks like Latavius Murray is going to continue to play for the next few weeks, unfortunately for me. But Winston, Barkley, Woods, Adams, Ertz, the list goes on. I mean, Mixon had a shitty game this week, but he could step up. Your team is good. I mean, you're one of the top contenders in the league. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Number 2. Well, he's back, you guys. All his New Orleans guys back. They're running up the score here. Chapin finally gets off the losing streak. Wins 1. He's 4-3. Puts up 150. Doubles up Paul Shannon, who was the number 2 team in the league last week. What else can you say? I mean, how the hell did he end up with Kerryon Johnson? I didn't even realize that he was on his team. And just like blowing up. He's playing against Newgard this week. So Alex's sore asshole is just going to get widened up even more. He's going to be Jerry Jones desperate after this week. Make a trade for a wide receiver that's no good. Sharks can smell the blood in the water, Alex. Chapin's coming for you. Give me Chapin minus the 48.8 that he's favored by right now. I will take that. And number 1. I hate doing this. But here I am. Me, the commissioner, standing atop the rankings, 5-2. I've won 3 in a row. No one else is on a winning streak at all, other than Nick. It's fucking Bizarro world. Try to be objective while I do these power rankings. I'm sure I'm biased for myself in some way. Never wanted to be number 1. Never wanted to put that kind of target on my back. But if you can't hang with me, I'll take the crown. Going down this week, Tom. Long live the king, bitches.